Cook, okay. All right, good morning, Mr. Keough.
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, we're here next up in an arraignment in People versus Alexander Cook. It's filed 22-6423 FH. We've got Mr. Cook with us in the courtroom. His attorney, Mr. Keough, is appearing by Zoom, and the prosecuting attorneys here. We are providing public access both in the courtroom and also online. And we're here for an arraignment, Mr. Cook, just to advise you of the charges and set the schedule of the case. And Mr. Keough, have you had a chance to review the charges with Mr. Cook?
Yeah, sure. I'm aware of the charges in this matter of violence third and habitual offender second. Mr. Cook and I have gone over those charges. At this time, we would waive the formal reading and ask the court that I plea of not guilty.
Okay, we'll enter a plea of not guilty for, and then it's a forensic center referral requested.
No, Your Honor.
What would be the estimated length of trial?
I'm guessing one day, looking at the witness list right now, Judge.
Okay. And would a docket call on October 25th suffice, or do you want October 25 or November 8th?
November 8th is fine, Judge.
Okay. We'll schedule it for November 8th at 10:50 a.m. And do you request Zoom appearances allowed for that hearing?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay. Anything further from the people?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Anything further from the defense?
I just wanted to ask the court if the court would be willing to look at bond in this matter for a reduction. The bond was originally set at 5,000, 10%. Mr. Cook does have a residence here in the northern Michigan area in Petoskey. He was working for a major retail store in Petoskey and was making excellent money there for a while. I do know that there are some prior offenses on his record. There is a no contact order that's in effect at this time. I do know that there are allegations that my client pushed the alleged victim down on the bed, and so I guess we're asking the court to consider reducing bond in this matter to a PR bond. There are also other conditions of bond, including the bond line and SilverLink, which we believe will be sufficient to cover the issues of public safety.
Okay, it looks like bond was initially set at 5,000 cash surety or 10% cash. It may have even been, it looks like it was posted. And then it looks like bond was denied at a later date. Was there a revocation for an
You know
alleged
what,
bond
Judge?
violation?
I apologize. That's correct. What happened was Mr. Koch contacted the alleged victim by Facebook, and he did admit to what happened was I filed the paperwork waiving the preliminary examination, and then after that took place, we had the hearing in regards to the violation, and I was asking the judge at that time to allow him to be sentenced to time served for the violation of contacting the victim on Facebook. And the judge indicated that since the matter had already been waived over, that she no longer had the ability to set a sentence on the case because of that factor. So I guess we're just asking perhaps the court to consider the time, the nature of that violation, and based on the fact that he already has served a substantial amount of jail time, sufficient for him to get the message across that he is no contact means no contact, and that he served his debt in regards to the bond violation and to restore bond as it was originally.
Ms. Goodrich, people's response?
Your Honor, it looks like that contact with the victim occurred on August 17th. So I guess that's the concern, always when contact with the victim is occurring in these bond conditions.
All right, I'm gonna deny the motion to reinstate or reset bond at this time. This isn't an allegation of a first offense domestic violence, but a third offense and a habitual felon notice. So Mr. Cook has got previous felonies, previous assaultive crimes, and the no contact order that's part of the conditions of his release is, quite frankly, the single most important condition of that pretrial release. And he apparently violated it. So I'm not inclined to reinstate the bond absent a formal motion where I can know a lot more about the facts of what's going on here, but absent. So that's without prejudice to bringing it to my attention with some more detail, Mr. Keough, but at this time I'll deny the request.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Your Honor, I'm currently in St. Ignace. I was handling a case up here. Could the arrangement for Mr. Mitchell be pushed to 11 o'clock? I've got some other matters then, and I can get back on the road, be there in person for this.
Okay, so the only other matter you have this morning is Mr. Mitchell.
Well, no, I have Mitchell and then I Radigan.
Oh,
and
then you're here at 11. Gotcha. Okay.
I was wondering if I
Yes, you
could
want Mr. Mitchell pushed to what time?
11 or sometime after 11 a.m. and then I can be on the road and I'll be in court in person. That's acceptable in court.
Perfect. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
All right, so we'll push Mitchell till 11 at least, or wait.